Gotcha.
So from there, Chael, you had mentioned you drop an email to Joe Silva, and that night you're in the UFC. It's up a weight class. Was that the caveat for taking your fight UFC 55 against Babalu, a rematch, I might add?
All right, Miguel, you want to know what happened? Here's what happened. I got hit on a ped bust in California. Now, I tested positive for a legal substance. I tested positive for testosterone, which is legal in California at the time. Different jurisdictions had different rules. Some said you can use testosterone, but you must be approved. And other jurisdictions said you can use testosterone, you must disclose. So Steve, who was the manager, we did all of these things. We not only took it, we disclosed it in writing, signed and dated by the executive director. They then find me guilty of testing positive for testosterone, which would make sense considering I was on testosterone. So when it's time to go to the hearing and explain to them their own rules, and as condescending as that sounds, it's exactly what we had to do. I had to go to a hearing, show them page 3 of their rule book, and Steve's got it coming and defend me. You got to have a lawyer to do this. You're taking on a lawyer from the government. And Steve didn't want to fly in. He did not want to fly in and do this. And I don't find out that he doesn't have a plane ticket. I've got a hearing that my entire life hinges on. I don't find out he doesn't have a plane ticket until the day before when he calls me and says, I don't have a plane ticket. Now, I'm out of a job. I haven't worked in a period of time. So all the sponsors are gone and all the fights. I mean, this is a really hard thing. And so I said to him on the phone, I said, Steve, well, I can pay you as soon as I fight again. And I remember what he said. He pauses and he goes, well, yeah, but when will that be? That's a quote. And I remember my own manager, right? This is my own guy that was supposed to have the paperwork in line that now doesn't have a plane ticket to defend me in a trial that's tomorrow. He's leaving Chicago, the busiest airport in the country, flying into LAX, the second busiest airport. And he says to me, he goes, well, call Dana and tell him I need a ride. Tell him I'll defend his guy, but he needs to pay for my travel. And I remember thinking, Steve, you're my manager. I don't call Dana to get you anything. You call Dana to get me things. And I said, okay. Like, I needed to stay real calm. I got to be front and center, sworn in under oath tomorrow. And so I said, okay. And so I got it together and I got him his plane ticket. And but I mean, that's what happened. And
Chael, I mean,
like it, and they tried to reword it. I don't know why they do. I've never thrown them under the bus, and I'm not now. That's what happened. But you can't manage.